and today I want to present to you At the Kingdom's Fold. So this is a co-writing project with my mother. So how did that come to be? Okay, so I speak to my mom almost every day on Skype, and I've always told her, you know, writing is such a great experience, it's so much fun, why don't you do it? And she was like, no, I don't want to. Then one morning she told me she had dreamt up this book during the entire night. She had like dreamt this whole thing up, and she was so excited about it, and I said, just write it down. So we opened a Trello card together, and you know, I said, write down what you know, and she said, oh, but I'm not an author, I don't know how to write, I don't know what to do. And I said, just write down everything and all the details of whatever you dreamt. So she did. So she wrote down the basics, and then I went in, we had discussions, long discussions, many nights over planning and brainstorming and looking at things and building the characters. I said, okay, I'm gonna write, because I went in to sort of fill in the gaps and help her shape and form, you know, the telling of the story. And I said, okay, so you have a person here called Ayla, how does she look? So I said, find an image on the internet, show it to me, and I'll have a look, put it on Trello, write a bit of description, and then I pick it up from there. So it started from one person to be more people and the horses, and we had so much fun, and there was such a lovely bonding. This will be a time in my life which I will remember for the rest of my life. So it was a very unique feeling to do that sort of project with your mother. If you get along with your mom, I recommend that this is something really nice to do together. So a lovely project. I have so much fondness for this whole process which came out of it. We both really liked the cover and the story in itself. So I hope you will too. So At the Kingdom's Fold is about Liam and Kate mainly, and then they have a few friends, and they sort of, Liam, who has this magical ability to track people, found Kate a few years back, and she was broken and she had been assaulted, and he lives in the Cave of Mercy, which is a sort of castle blessed by their god Viren from the old Rasu people that he had found. So it was sunken down into the depths of the ground, and it was sort of an entrance, and it's a castle-like building, because it was a castle that sort of was sunk because of the Viren saw the dangers to come, so he sort of hid it there. And these mystical people have these abilities, but they were sort of slaughtered because there was a vengeful king who was promised this Rasur queen, and the queen was supposed to be convoyed to his castle for marriage, and she never got there. So he is now going ballistic over the whole world to try and find her, to sort of get into the legal and the sort of rumor presence of having all her estates and such, and being the king of her people as well. So this is where we came back to Kate. Kate obviously was in the way of the soldiers as they were looking for the queen, and so Liam doesn't really bring people back to the caves, to the castle, the Cave of Mercy, because obviously every time he introduces someone to the place, it's a risk that they get exposed. And because they have acted a bit outside the law, bringing justice to criminals, anyone would be tortured if the soldiers thought that they had some dealings or knowing the whereabouts of this cave, who also has the ability to have a ritual done, and you can then get one power. So all the people living in the cave has this one power. Now, Liam in the state that he finds Kate, brings her back to the caves anyway, because he thinks that's the only way to save her, and he sort of gets an attachment to her, and sort of can't let her go, and then they become a couple, and they sort of from that base that the story carries on. So, not to spoil it and telling you what the story, what's going to happen, is that they are sort of carrying, Liam and his posse is sort of carrying on doing all these works of justice, whose justice is to question, but they call it in the name of their god Virun, and it is said that one day the seventh daughter will unfold, so to save them in a pivotal moment. So the war progresses, and what's happening to the eventual king, and how they interact, and everything that's going on, and why, and the mysteries and the magic, you will have to find out for yourself. So I would read At the Kingdom's Fall if I were you. Okay, so I will link the information in the description below. If you have read this, or you have any comments about this book or the video, please leave in the comment section below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so now. And as always, I wish you a very good day. Thank you very much for watching. Bye!